Bienvenidos a este nuevo episodio de nuestro podcast. En esta ocasión vamos a tener a dos mujeres maravillosas. Vamos a tener a Bellerose, quien nos va a estar hablando acerca de la ciencia del producto que nosotros tenemos como compañía, nuestra vicepresidenta de Marketing y Desarrollo de Productos, y también pues nos va a estar acompañando Esthela Carpio, la primera Platino de Latinoamérica, con más de 20 años transformando la vida de muchas familias. Así que bienvenidos a este podcast. Hoy estamos con Estelita Carpio, como había dicho, la primera Platino de Latinoamérica, con más de 20 años transformando la vida de muchas familias, y qué honor pues que nos acompañe en este segmento. ¿Cómo está mi Estelita? Bienvenida.
Muy bien, contenta, muy buenas noches, Mafer, aquí muy feliz de poder compartir en este momento contigo.
Nosotros hemos escuchado muchas veces su historia, la hemos visto en varias ocasiones pues por toda la trayectoria que usted tiene, pero ahora queremos conocerla un poco más, así que cuénteme quién era Estelita Carpio hace algunos años, antes de empezar.
Hace 20 años atrás, ¿verdad,
sí,
Mafer?
Hace 20 años.
Pues yo me catalogo desde niña, incluso una niña soñadora, adolescente soñadora y pues hoy una mujer soñadora. Entonces, hace 20 años tenía muchos sueños que aún no los podía cumplir, pero muchísimos sueños. Recuerdo que desde niña yo buscaba ya algo en que emprender, porque realmente vengo de una escuela de padres que eso es lo que me han enseñado, en lo que es el trabajo, emprender y buscar algo mejor para uno mismo.
¿Qué le impulsó a mi Estelita a tomar esta decisión?
Sin duda alguna mis sueños, porque no estaba contenta en el lugar en donde me encontraba hace 20 años ya como madre.
Y Estelita, ¿cuál fue ese primer paso que marcó? ¿Fue tal vez un acto de fe o ya una visión como estratégica que tenía hacia más adelante?
Totalmente fue la fe, que es la que trabajó en mí. La fe de lograr eso que tanto ansiaba, porque me sentía como, una madre con muchos compromisos, con muchas responsabilidades como madre, en el afán de ayudarle a mi esposo a dar lo mejor para nuestro hogar, a mis 3 hijas. Entonces siempre fui impulsada por fe en ese entonces, porque más de hace 20 años yo no conocía nada del mundo del network marketing. Yo sabía manejar negocios tradicionales, pero no este nuevo método de generar ingresos, y más que ingresos, en poder lograr tener ese tiempo que es lo que no tenía para mis hijas.
Ay, mi Estelita, ¿sabe qué? Hace ¿qué será? Ya una semana más o menos nosotros tuvimos nuestro encuentro empresarial, nuestro evento aniversario, y allí yo escuchaba pues 15 años aquí en Ecuador, pero nuestra historia de For Life aquí en Ecuador empezó hace más de 15 años y me daba mucho gusto escucharlo cuando nosotros presentamos aquel video que decía que en aquel ascensor Esdras pues compartió la visión con otra persona, con Guido, y él a su vez pudo compartir con ustedes cuando nada estaba hecho aquí.
Correcto.
Cuando no había ni siquiera una oficina, cuando no teníamos tal vez la variedad de productos que tenemos ahora. Entonces, cuando usted me dice fue un acto de fe, realmente qué fe fue esa que tuvo mi Estelita.
Totalmente una fe cubierta en fe. Como tú bien dices, no había nada. Aquí no estaba la compañía aún. A los 4 años es lo que vino la compañía. No conocíamos las bondades que hoy entendemos que hay del producto. Yo no entendía ni siquiera lo que era un plan de compensación, porque vengo del mundo tradicional, de negocios tradicionales, que cabe comentarte, Maher, que estaba bien, o sea, no estaba mal, pero como fui una mujer, me considero una mujer soñadora, no estaba contenta, sentía que algo realmente faltaba en mí. Entonces eso siempre ha sido el impulso el impulso en tomar esta decisión sin saber nada de nada y arrancar algo que no sabía cómo hacerlo, la verdad, para nada.
Y midiéndose a esos retos, mi Estelita, ¿cuántos años tenían sus hijitas en ese entonces?
Adolescentes. Mi hija mayor tenía 17 años, la segunda 15 y la tercera 12, que me tocó luchar mucho con ellas, porque si no tenía tiempo en mi inicio, fue aún mucho más, porque al tener un negocio que seguía manejando y involucrarme en eso, o sea, otra actividad más, pero yo dije, si no es ahora, no va a ser nunca.
Ajá.
Tenía que dar ese paso, con toda la certeza y la seguridad, sin saber, como decimos por ahí, sin saber ni cómo leer ni escribir, totalmente, así fue.
¿Y cuál fue el desafío más grande, mi Estelita?
El desafío más grande conmigo mismo. Conmigo mismo, porque el perder el miedo, en que tenía que hablar algo de que no conocía, en que era algo muy, desconocido para mí, pero desde del primer mes, For Life a mí me fue cumpliendo y sobrepasando las expectativas. Pero un miedo, yo no sé si tú alguna vez has tenido miedo de alguien o de algo, de poder avanzar, que paraliza, porque yo decía, ¿será que esto es para mí? ¿Será que la gente me cree? ¿Será que lo puedo hacer y tener los resultados de las personas?
Estaba apostando todo, mi Estelita.
El todo, porque ese era mi negocio.
Exacto.
Un negocio de 12 años. Y le estaba apostando todo. Pero cada día me levantaba con algo nuevo, con un desafío mío. Incluso el desafío con mi misma familia, que no estaban de acuerdo con lo que yo estaba haciendo para nada. Me decían, ¿qué te pasa? Si estás loca, si estás bien con un negocio, ¿qué estás buscando? Y yo le respondía, ¿qué busco? Libertad, para poder tener el tiempo con mi familia que más amo.
Y momentos de quiebre. Yo sé que en todos estos años debe haber habido algún momento de quiebre emocional, de que uno a veces quiere parar, uno a veces quiere como soltar la toalla, como se dice, soltar las manos y decir ya no más. Pero por el carácter que nos caracteriza y por cómo somos nosotros, no podemos hacerlo.
No.
Y yo veo eso en usted, mi Estelita. Usted no puede simplemente rendirse.
No, imposible, jamás.
Eso no va con su personalidad. Usted no está hecha para rendirse, usted fue hecha para luchar. Y yo sé que estos momentos de quiebre hubieron.
Muchos, y más bien no los quiero ni recordar porque hasta me puedo quebrantar, pero los desafíos más fuertes es con uno mismo, la lucha con uno mismo, lo que tienes aquí en la mente y lo que tienes en el corazón. Uh-huh. Y al tener la certeza de lo que realmente tú quieres lograr, puedes luchar con esos desafíos, que han habido desafíos ya que están fuera de las manos de uno, que no los puedes controlar. Pero no lucho con algo en que yo no pueda controlar, pero sí lucho con algo en que yo sí puedo controlar, que soy yo misma. Cuando me hablaban de historias de éxito, escuchaba las historias de Esthela Cabrera, de Juan Rosado, del niño, dije, por Dios, si yo también soy un ser humano, yo también lo puedo lograr. Si ellos han logrado, ¿por qué no yo? Si siempre me hablaban de sus sueños, yo aquí estoy es por mis sueños, de dar lo mejor a mi familia. Desafíos, puedo decirte que hasta ahora los hay, pero uno ya tiene la madurez de poder seguir saliendo de esos desafíos.
¿Y qué es lo que le mantiene fuerte para poder superar esos desafíos? ¿Cuál es su ancla?
El motivo por el cual tomé la decisión de ahogar mis hijas. Siempre ha sido mi motor, mi combustible, mi razón. El por qué y el para qué realmente estoy acá. Por el propósito con el cual uno nace en este proyecto. Porque, uno nace pensando en tus sueños, pensando en ti, pero luego uno se da cuenta que aquí se puede hacer mucho más. Y es un propósito en común, en también ayudar a la gente y en hacer que la gente logre lo que tú estás logrando. El propósito es algo hermoso y eso cada vez me levanta día tras día tras día.
Ay, sí, mi Estelita. Yo lo escucho y sé que aquí, nos están escuchando varias madres también. Y lo que nos mueve a nosotros es nuestros hijos. Mucho nos mueven nuestros hijos, el verlos crecer. Y qué mejor si nosotros podemos dejarles ese legado, esa oportunidad de que ellos también puedan hacerlo. Porque yo hago esta relación siempre. En un trabajo tradicional, pues, nosotros podemos cumplir los objetivos que nos hemos planteado, nosotros podemos darle un check a cada meta que nos hayamos puesto, pero lo bonito de este negocio es que podemos transformar la vida de otras personas.
Correcto.
Que no solamente se queden nosotros, sino que nosotros también podemos ayudar al resto de personas. Muchas madres como usted, mi Estelita, están debajo de sus organizaciones y muchas madres como usted tuvieron asimismo esta oportunidad, porque usted en aquel momento dio un sí y se midió esos retos, pues también el resto de personas dentro de su organización pudieron dar ese sí, tuvieron esa oportunidad y pudieron también cambiar esas partes esenciales en sus vidas que tal vez eran trascendentales también para ellos. Usted tiene un equipo muy grande, mi Estelita. O sea, ya ni siquiera puedo contarlo con los dedos de las manos. O sea, tiene un equipo muy grande, mi Estelita. ¿Y cómo logra ver a cada persona como alguien valioso y no solamente como un número más?
Lo primero, antes de eso me hablabas de un legado, ¿verdad?
Sí.
Es dejar...
que va muy relacionado también.
Totalmente, es hacerlo con amor. Dar la entrega de corazón. Ese es el legado, porque no se trata únicamente de la parte financiera, sí, pero el dejar el legado de amor, el ser empático, en pensar en la gente y siempre tratando de dar lo mejor de ti. En cuanto a cómo ganar ese liderazgo o cómo obtener ese liderazgo, bueno, el liderazgo se gana, uno no nace con liderazgo, es dando la mismísima oportunidad a todos, en dejar en que todos participen. Uno de mis errores a un principio más fue tratar de, Esthela Carpio, controlar todo y pretender dar gusto a todos. Aquí no se trata de tener feliz a todos. Se trata de lograr el propósito por el cual estamos acá. Todos venimos de la misma semilla, de la mismísima semilla de nuestro maestro. Entonces, descubrir las virtudes de cada socio y poder trabajar así juntos y podernos apoyar juntos. Porque vuelvo y repito, el liderazgo se construye. Sí. Y algo que a mí me ha ayudado es ser empática. Ser empática, entender a la gente. Algo importante, Mafer, que hay que diferenciar en lo que es oír y lo que es escuchar.
Sí.
Aquí se trata de escuchar para poderle conocerle a la persona y no solo conocerle, saber qué es lo que necesita, qué es lo que anhela esa persona e ir en pos de eso. Eso es lo que me ha ayudado, el poder construir esa organización que se ha construido aquí en el Ecuador y fuera del Ecuador.
Es que todos somos humanos. Y yo creo que a veces nos olvidamos un poquito de eso cuando vemos a nuestros uplines, en el caso pues del modelo de negocio que tenemos, o en el caso de nosotros cuando vemos a nuestros jefes y estamos en el ámbito tradicional, es que todos somos humanos y todos nos equivocamos, todos estamos en un proceso de aprendizaje y esa empatía es cuán importante para fortalecer un equipo. Porque si todos nos vemos los unos a los otros como seres humanos, frágiles, que constantemente estamos aprendiendo, no podemos pensar que la otra persona va a ser perfecta, ni tampoco vamos a pensar que la otra persona va a adivinar lo que yo estoy queriendo decir. Todos tenemos que comunicarnos, hablar, decir las cosas. Y si yo estoy necesitando algo de mi jefe, de mi superior, de mi compañero, pues lo mejor es conversarle. Siempre es importante conversarlo, pero desde la humanidad, desde la humildad de la humanidad. De que todos podemos cometer errores, pero que siempre las buenas intenciones están allí.
Correcto.
Nosotros como líderes, usted, mi Estelita, como líder, lo que pretende con su equipo es hacerlos crecer. Es que potencialicen cada una de esas virtudes que tienen, porque defectos tenemos todos. Todos tenemos, nadie es perfecto, pero sí es importante minimizar esos defectos y potenciar esas virtudes. Eso es lo que puede alcanzar un líder, un gran líder. Y yo sé que usted lo ha hecho porque vuelvo y repito, su organización es muy grande y ha seguido creciendo, constantemente está trabajando, y eso nace de la cabeza. Es porque usted ha dejado allí una semilla en las personas, en las personas de sus equipos, y ellos a su vez pues siguen replicándola. Eso es
totalmente de acuerdo. Dejar que cada ser humano, cada miembro, cada socio, cada amigo, como queramos llamar, es dejar que participen por igual, indistintamente cuál sea la preparación académica, indistintamente en qué cuna nacieron. O sea, siempre prevaleciendo la igualdad de derechos como ser humano, y como lo mencionaste, la humildad, dar de corazón sin esperar nada a cambio. Ahí es lo que realmente se logra el liderazgo, porque hablar de o el significado, o como queramos decirlo, un líder no es dirigir. Un líder es permitir o lograr que la gente te siga, siendo honesta, siendo transparente.
Sí, porque, bueno, en siglo pasado nosotros hablábamos de un liderazgo de imponer. Un liderazgo mucho de que me tienes que hacer caso, y me tienes que hacer caso porque es que si no hay un castigo.
No funciona.
Pero eso no es un liderazgo. Eso es un capataz, por así decirlo.
No, así es.
Porque es a la mala. Y la gente no lo sigue a uno a la mala.
No.
La gente lo sigue porque ve nuestro corazón.
Exacto.
Porque ve las buenas acciones que tenemos. Porque ve cómo somos nosotros como seres humanos. Y también en esas equivocaciones.
Total.
Porque...
Mafer, qué bien que mencionas esto, las equivocaciones. En este proceso mío de 20 años, ¿de qué es lo que más he aprendido? De mis errores. De mis errores, de mis fracasos, porque todo radica en mí, no es en la compañía, no es en el equipo, no es todo radica de uno. Y la vida total es un aprendizaje. Yo sigo aprendiendo y sé que cada día tendré que seguir aprendiendo, y tengo que estar dispuesta para cada día aprender algo mejor.
Es que eso es lo más importante, el tener esa predisposición, porque si yo me ciego y digo, no, yo nunca me equivoco, soy perfecta, yo nací sabiendo todo, pues eso no existe. Todos nos equivocamos, y es tener esa predisposición para poder aprender. Y usted me decía algo muy importante ahorita, mi Estelita, y es que la compañía puede dar mucho de sí, puede poner todas las herramientas sobre la mesa, pero si la persona no las toma, si la persona no está consciente de cómo explotarlas al máximo, o no tiene esa actitud y esa certeza, muy difícilmente se van a ver algún cambio, se va a ver algún éxito.
No se puede. No se puede cambiar así. Uno tiene que estar consciente realmente de lo que conlleva el ser un líder, si estábamos hablando de un líder, para poder mantener una organización. Y ante todo, hablando con el corazón y con la honestidad, todo se puede lograr.
¿Qué herramientas o hábitos personales fueron clave en su evolución, mi Estelita?
Era la disciplina.
Ay, sí.
No,
yo soy admiro de usted, mi Estelita, porque es muy disciplinada.
La disciplina, y en todo, en lo que es el hogar, en lo que es el deporte, en lo que es el negocio, en la parte espiritual, en todo radica la disciplina. Ahí pues podemos hablar de constancia, de perseverancia, pero sí un factor importante que ya te mencioné antes, yo lo tomo como una herramienta, que no sé si sea herramienta, pero yo sí lo tomo como una herramienta, es el aprender realmente a escuchar a la gente. Eso es definitivo para mí, el poderle escuchar con el corazón y con la mente. Ahora, herramientas, acá nosotros las tenemos muchas, incluso no importa cuál sea el tipo de herramienta, lo importante es hacerlo bien. Más aún ahora, en el mundo actual, las herramientas quizás que yo tenía antes, Mafer, quizás ahora no me funcionan. O sea, esta aventura, como lo digo yo, entre estos 20 años, para mí ha sido algo muy hermoso y al mismo tiempo muy peculiar, porque yo recuerdo los viajes que hacía y golpeando de puerta en puerta. Y te voy a contar algo, pero no te me ríes. Que una vez incluso me echaron de una casa Y yo viajé a Quinindé por compartir con alguien. Me dijeron, no queremos saber nada de usted, pero ¿cómo si yo tenía cita? Pues no me aceptaron y regresé. Oye, no tengo que vivir eso, porque ahora el tiempo se ha maximizado por medio del mundo digital. Con eso no quiero decir que las herramientas de antes, si ahora lo aplicas, hay partes que sí y que son fundamentales. Es más, hay fundamentos del network marketing que no lo podemos dejar de aplicar. Fundamentos que nunca pueden dejar de existir. Más herramientas nuevas y métodos nuevos, claro que sí los hay. Muchos.
Es lo bonito que se diversifica. Porque, por ejemplo, en algunos lugares todavía de aquí del Ecuador, la gente prefiere hacerlo personalmente, tú a tú.
Exacto.
Sobre todo de edades un poquito más avanzadas. Pues
díganmelo a mí.
Mucha confianza. Pero usted, mi Estelita, maneja súper bien la tecnología. Yo he visto personas que no quieren, más bien. No es que no puedan hacerlo, sino que ellos creen mucho en que la relación es mejor hacerlo tú a tú, en que estés tú presente. Y para esas personas, pues está la parte en la que pueden todavía acercarse. Pero hay otro grupo de población, por decirlo así, que digamos están en edades un poquito más jóvenes, que prefieren hacerlo por medio de la tecnología del celular.
Pero Mafer, perdón, aquí ni siquiera va la edad. ¿Sabes qué es lo que radica? El deseo.
Así.
El deseo de hacerlo. O sea, no es si soy millennial, si soy centennial, si hay un poquito pasadito de los 60 años, cuidado, 65 años, peor todavía. Es solamente el deseo de quererlo hacer. Cuando hay un deseo, con ese deseo, vuelvo y repito, vale la redundancia, con ese deseo ardiente de obtenerlo, tú no encuentras un obstáculo. Por eso vengo diciendo desde un inicio, todo radica en yo,
sí,
en mí, en nadie más, en qué es lo que tú estás deseando, qué es lo que quieres y qué legado quieres dejar.
Sí, definitivamente, mi Estelita. ¿Qué le dirías hoy a alguien que esté escuchando este podcast y recién está comenzando como tú lo hiciste hace muchos años?
Que confíe en él, indistintamente en cuáles sean las herramientas que quiera aplicar, que confíe en él, que en el camino va a ir aprendiendo, que va a haber tropiezos y que acá hay algo lindo y hermoso, que hay un equipo junto con la compañía en que nos levanta. Solamente atrévete a soñar. Eso es lo único. Atrévete a soñar y lucha por lo que tú estás buscando. Lucha. Si eres joven, lucha por tus sueños de joven. Si ya eres papá y mamá, o sea, Maher, yo creo que todo padre y madre desea lo mejor para los hijos.
Sí, definitivamente.
Esta es una oportunidad. Abrazarlo, esta oportunidad y confiar, porque, o sea, todo viene en el camino. Yo arranqué sin saber nada, absolutamente nada. Mis mentores me fueron guiando, mis mentores me fueron ayudando. Y vuelvo y repito, saber escuchar y dejarse enseñar. Eso es lo que te podría decir.
¿Y qué frase define el corazón en su historia, mi Estelita?
¿Qué frase define mi corazón? La humildad. Hacerlo con humildad. Hacerlo con humildad. Hacerlo con el corazón. Y la frase que siempre queda en mi corazón es un legado de amor. Deja ese legado de amor. Sé tú misma, sé auténtica.
Qué lindo, mi Estelita. Realmente a mí me ha gustado mucho compartir en este espacio con usted ese legado de amor. Quiero que todos se lleven, porque no hay nada imposible cuando uno lo hace con amor.
Así es.
Cuando uno lo hace con amor, la otra persona lo siente, y crear un equipo que esté compartiendo constantemente con esa humildad y ese amor en el corazón, pues nos va a permitir crecer muchos. Ese es el legado que David y Bianca nos quisieron dejar en su momento. Ellos empezaron todo esto con amor. Ellos sí querían que la gente se ayude financieramente, que pueda cumplir diferentes sueños, pero el principal es tener amor y lleno el corazón para poder transformar, ayudar a otras personas, transformar la vida de otras personas. Siempre lo estamos mencionando, pero es algo muy, muy importante dentro de la compañía, y que nosotros queremos eso, compartir con más personas, que más personas tengan esa oportunidad de cambiar la vida, así como usted, con ese voto de fe, mi Estelita, que tuvo hace más de 20 años, ese voto de fe, y que con amor usted ha podido ir avanzando a lo largo de este camino, con esa humildad, con ese el querer ayudar a las personas. Y que mejor si hay más Estelitas Carpios aquí en el Ecuador que sigan multiplicando ese legado.
Solo hay que construir ahora para disfrutar el futuro,
Sí.
querida.
Sí.
Y la vida es corta. La vida es corta y hay que disfrutarla, pero la única manera de disfrutarlo es actuando día tras día, tras día, tras día, y no dejar que nada ni nadie detenga tus sueños. Nada ni nadie.
Sí.
Que el Señor lleva nuestro control. Y lo podemos lograr. Lo podemos lograr. Repito, construye ahora y disfruta el futuro. No es fácil. Nada es fácil. Construir un matrimonio no es fácil. Si no, pregúntenle a Carlitos. Yo creo que para nadie. Pero cuando hay amor, todo se supera. Todo se supera.
Sí. Y usted lo ha dicho, mi Estelita, la vida es corta. A veces la damos por sentada.
No.
A veces decimos, todavía soy joven, tal vez damos por sentada que tal vez a los 80, 90, 100 años, no sé. Recién puedo ponerme a pensar en eso, pero no.
Hoy estamos y mañana ya no podemos estar.
Sí.
Entonces, cada mañana, yo sí oro todos los días y cada día doy gracias al Señor por permitirme respirar, por permitirme que abrir mis ojitos. Pero asimismo, un día más para poder dar algo más de mí. Porque siempre tenemos que buscar nuestra mejor versión. Y eso es día a día. Nunca dejemos para mañana lo que podemos hacer hoy. Eso es muy, muy fundamental. No que quizás mañana, no. El mañana no existe, es el ahora.
Tal vez mañana ya está muy tarde.
Demasiado tarde. Yo tengo mis 65 años y aún siento que me toca mucho por recorrer más. Así es que mucho, gente que están escuchando, mucho por recorrer, mucho por hacer. Siento que aún no se ha hecho nada. Hay muchas vidas más por edificar. Hay muchas cosas más hermosas que dar gracias a esta oportunidad. Siempre y cuando siendo siempre auténtica, siendo tú. No tienes que tratar de pretender ser la otra persona. Ser tú, ser yo, y así poder realmente dejar ese legado de amor.
Ay, qué gusto, mi Estelita. Para mí ha sido un placer tenerla aquí.
Encantada.
Conmigo, y que espero pues tenerla en unas siguientes oportunidades.
Claro que sí.
Bueno, pues que nos vean aquí este podcast que hemos podido compartir con Estelita Carpio, y no se vayan porque de aquí tenemos a Kelly Bellerose que nos va a estar hablando acerca de producto, de ciencia. Un punto más, uno de nuestros también puntos importantes dentro de nuestra compañía es el producto, así que Kelly Bellerose nos acompaña en un momento.
Hola queridos amigos, pues bueno, este segmento, este podcast, pues tiene también aquí, como fue anunciado, una invitada súper especial, Kelly Bellerose, que todos ustedes la vieron en el evento de aniversario, y pues qué extraordinario poder complementar este podcast con información súper valiosa para ustedes. Pues Kelly Bellerose, nuestra Senior Vice President de Mercadeo de Producto y Desarrollo. Así que, pues bueno, vamos aquí a estar compartiendo con ella información que se va a hacer de mucho, no solamente mucho interés, va a agregar mucho valor en todo lo que siempre les compartimos en este espacio. Wow, Kelly, welcome. Wow, it's amazing that a few days ago, we had this beautiful opportunity to have you here in Ecuador in our 15th anniversary. Well, let's few comments regarding our anniversary. What can you share with that?
Oh, Alejandro, thank you so much. First of all, I would love to just once again thank you. Thank your team. Thank all of your wonderful, wonderful affiliates in Ecuador for providing me with such a warm and loving welcome. It was my first visit to Ecuador. From the moment I stepped off the plane, it was very late at night. I jumped in the car and got myself over to my beautiful hotel. And then the next morning, as the sun rose, I was able to, a little bit at a time, just receive the beautiful blessing that was Ecuador. And as we were driving around and driving down into this beautiful valley with these incredibly dramatic high hills, I thought, this is someplace that's different. It's very, very special. And it's not just the geographic location, it's kind of the center of the world, but the land is just so beautiful, and so are the hearts and the souls of the people. And that really shone through to me. From that very next morning, of course, we had the lovely, lovely foundation event where I got to work side by side with you and your team and our fantastic affiliates, and of course our great founder David Lisenby, where we all together in that morning got to be just like Bianca. And that was a beautiful way to set the stage for the incredible weekend that just kept getting better and better and better. Even from, the event was fantastic. Our very special lunch for our key leaders, that you guys as a team were able to get that wonderful exclusive lunch with David Lisenby and be able to share a fantastic meal and a beautiful moment of prayer and spirituality together. It was just so meaningful,
Wow, beautiful. Well, first of all, it's beautiful to listen to this from you for your first time here in Ecuador, and to have those beautiful memories. I mean, you have described all the things since you arrived, and there, all the beautiful moments that we share with the affiliates. Not only in the foundation event, but a part of that is with the winners of the contest. So that was great,
Yes.
great for us. Ecuador is a small country, but it is interesting to see that, wow, at the end, we'll have this privilege to have our founder here was here.
Yes.
And a part of that is, to all the content in the anniversary event was amazing. I mean, all the speakers as well.
Amazing.
You were there. I mean, so did you enjoy it? Did you like it?
My goodness, Alejandro, I was so impressed. Again, even from the moment that you told the story about how the team, the affiliates came together to win the contest, it just left this impression on me that Ecuador is small, but it is mighty in heart. It's mighty in inspiration. And when you need to come together as a team, you certainly do that. The event was absolutely fantastic. I kept communicating with other colleagues back home in Utah or around the world as the event was unfolding. And I kept remarking, first of all, how incredibly well attended the event was. There was not hardly an empty seat in that entire room. Everyone was there. Everyone was fully engaged. And again, the fantastic speakers and the absolutely stunning cultural performances that just left this mark on me that I thought to myself, Ecuador is on my bucket list for my personal. Every year I do an adventure where I go and I explore a foreign place, a country that's not home, and I travel alone. And I thought Ecuador is definitely on that list now. I'm going to go and I'm going to hike those high hills, and I'm going to spend some time with the people and visit the Galapagos and just take it all in. But the event was absolutely fantastic. You're right. So many incredible speakers and words.
That's right. Beautiful, beautiful to hear that, because as you mentioned as well, it is interesting when you say that, wow, to see that cultural arts to inspire, the people, to show the pride, for everyone there. But it was interesting. 1,200 people were there, but they were ready to listen to our founder. I mean,
yes,
that message from David Lazenby, that was incredible, because people were expecting to listen to him. And I think that from that moment on, all people were, in the same page, in the same atmosphere, in order just to say, wow, David put this on a stage. And from that moment on, all the speakers, they continued adding value, to the whole content. For example, our platinum elites, Herminio Nevares and Juan Rosado.
Yes.
On the stage sharing, from their experience, amazing and powerful things there. Papa Jaime also, obviously, you were there. Chase Holmer, our Vice President of Global Operations, and you, obviously.
Yes.
Everything was perfect. Well, that's my feeling, that's my opinion. But it is beautiful to listen to that directly from you when you say that. Well, that was your impression of the event.
Yes, I definitely took a big piece of Ecuador with me in my heart when I left, and I again just can't thank you enough for the beautiful invitation to be part of such a wonderful team and a wonderful event.
That's right. And Kelly, I know that maybe we could, maybe we can continue talking about this, but in your own words, what makes it all possible? What do you think?
Well, Alejandro, I think the answer is simple there. What makes this all possible all goes back to a dream. A simple but meaningful and very, very profound dream that our great founders, David and Bianca Lisenby, had for bringing the promise and the right to every person on this planet to have the best health possible. That was their dream. They started researching, David researched way back when on health solutions that could help make his family better, help them. And we know there's the old saying, and I think the author is unknown, Alejandro, but there's the old saying that says, when you have health, you have hope. And when you have hope, you have everything.
Wow.
And I think that our great founders envisioned this way back in the day. It started with having that promise and that right that we're all entitled to good health. And with that health comes the hope of the future for all of us and our families, and when we have that hope and we have those dreams that are coming true, we really do have everything. I think that is the true definition of success. And so, going on 30 years ago, our great founders, found this incredible ingredient, this incredible immune wisdom that we had borrowed from the animal world. And we were able to leverage these incredible patents for these transfer factor peptides, these molecules that we have now borrowed from the animal world to educate our own immune system. And so, and I remember back in the day, Bianca telling me personally, I remember one day we were just about ready to close the doors and I would just not let us give up because we had something so important to share with the world. And how, David and Bianca, teach us something very important, that incredible, profound, life-changing things can happen from a simple dream. And if you just follow through from that dream and from that fantastic dream, we now have this incredible for-life family that gives us all the opportunity to choose how we get to shape our health and how we get to shape our life. I think that's fantastic, don't you?
Wow, and I totally agree with that. I mean, it's beautiful to see, based on on that dream, to bring transfer factor to every home around the world. And obviously just, well, now we are here 27 years later, right? So we are part of
Yes.
that dream, we're part of that vision. But it is beautiful when David says, okay, and all time when he says our heroes are the affiliates, right? I mean, it's because
Yes.
they're passionate about taking this vision, this dream, or this picture to every corner in the world and to take transfer factor to the world. I mean, it is beautiful. 27 years later, well, we are here in this podcast, just talking
Yes.
about this. I mean, that's awesome.
Yes.
That's
And
awesome.
and what an incredible opportunity we have to help spread that incredible word. And for me, Alejandro, I I mean, I have a personal story, if I may share. So I've been with For Life going on 13 years now. And before I joined the For Life family on the corporate team, I was doing some other things professionally. And I remember just having such a level of stress and anxiety in my life and managing things. And I've always been a very healthy person, always had a very, always been very active. And I was a gym trainer when I was 18 years old. And I've always run half marathons, and I've always been very active and really interested in health my whole life. But I had gotten to a point where I was getting so run down that every couple of weeks I was in a situation where I just wasn't feeling well. And I remember starting with For Life and my first orientation and meeting David, and meeting the Liz and Bees and the leadership team. And I thought, these are genuinely good people who genuinely have the best interests for our health and our life and our success at the very heart of everything they do. And that really shone through to me. And then I started enjoying all the incredible products that we have. And I have to tell you that in 13 years, I have not used one vacation day because I was sick. Not one. Not one. I've enjoyed that high level of health since I've been part of For Life. And so, again, I think this dream is an incredible opportunity for all of us. And the reason I share my story is I think our affiliates who are really passionate, and those of us who are very passionate about this family and this company and this mission, have those personal stories. And when you have that deep foundational belief and you stand very solid in that belief, it makes sharing the gift so much easier.
Wow. No, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you. Okay, let's jump into our main point, our main topic here, because it is interesting. I mean, the whole experience you have in the company, obviously all time related with to all the marketing and developing all the things related with the product. But it is interesting when we say, for example, when we think about customer acquisition, right? When we think about that, and it is interesting maybe to think about. I remember that previously we talked about this, as you mentioned it, four important points, 4 points of customer acquisition. What did you say about it?
Yes, Alejandro. So this is a very important point, and this is something that our great president and CEO, Danny Lee, had introduced some of us on the leadership team a few years ago. And he was reading a book, and in that book, there was a chapter that taught him that many companies in our channel, the direct sales channel, the multi-level channel, or many companies. I mean, one of the most recognizable brands in the world is McDonald's, right? There are McDonald's franchises all over the world. But these companies that are earning $1 billion a year or more, many of them have a common formula that they use that has been observed. And so the formula really kind of boils down, Alejandro, to those 4 points you and I had been discussing. And so I'd like to outline those one at a time, if that's okay with you.
Yes, please, just
Yeah.
mention.
Yeah. And and before I outline the points, my friends, I want to communicate to you the reason why these points are important is it makes it very simple for someone to duplicate the process. And if you think about McDonald's, you have most of the employees that come into McDonald's, the turnover is very, very high, and a lot of the employees or people that are working for McDonald's, depending on where you are, sometimes tend to be a little bit younger, or it's might be a part-time job, or it might be a full-time job. But the idea here is that no matter who is running the French fry machine, the French fries always come out perfectly every single time. And that's the key to this success. And the reason why they come out perfectly every time, regardless of who is cooking the fries, is that the method is very simple and very repeatable.
That's right. Yes, it is a simple formula, right?
Yes. Very simple. Yes, and very repeatable. And that has been the secret that has been observed as a common theme among these very, very great companies. And so let's outline those 4 points, Alejandro. So the first point is that you have to have a hero product or a hero technology or a hero method. So you're very, very dedicated to that hero. You don't fall for distractions. You really cultivate that hero technology, that hero product, and you become very, very good at that thing. Now, in the case of McDonald's, they have their very streamlined menu, or they have their processes for creating the perfect hamburger or the perfect fries. In 4Life's case, what do we have? We have 4Life transfer factor as a patented scientific technology for supplementation, which is, by the way, Alejandro, which is very, very unique and very rare for us in the supplement industry, for a company to have something that nobody else has. It's quite the gift for us. It's not very common. Most companies are competing with the kind of the same materials, the same ingredients, but 4Life has something that is uniquely ours, and that makes us very special. So that's point one. Point one is to have a hero product or technology. So we have 4Life transfer factor, and we are the exemplars in that space. We have patented and clinically studied technology. We've been doing this research for going on 30 years. We know it very, very well. And so in that field of all these Me Too companies that are coming out and saying, this is the next new thing, we've been doing this for a very, very long time, and we've become excellent exemplars in that area. So point one. Point two is know exactly what to say. And
that's very important.
Yes.
And I think sometimes probably that is the huge expectation, right?
Yes. Yes. And it can be confusing. And to explain transfer factors could, be confusing, but that's the secret. We need to know exactly what to say. Point three is have a compelling offer. Something that we can provide just this compelling offer that's kind of that, sparkly thing that really grabs the interest of our customer or another affiliate, that really gets them to say, wow, I want to either learn more, I want to grab that product, or I want to at least try things, but also to create a sense of urgency, like an act now before it's too late. So if you've got those 4 points in one beautiful package and you're in front of a customer or an affiliate, boy, your chances of being successful are going to be a lot greater.
That's right.
Yeah.
Totally agree with that. I mean, it's interesting because I think most of the time people, are aware of or the expectations to see, hey, what can I say? What exactly to say. That's very important, and it is important just to guide people, with simple vocabulary sometimes, right? Because at the end it can be complicated, but the idea is to give the right tools in order just to help them to say easier in a way that all the customers, because maybe for those this information is new, it is that they can have that information and make a decision, or the call to action is going to be easier, right?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct. So maybe now might be a good time, Alejandro, to dive a little deeper into those points and maybe offer our listeners a few ideas on things that they might be able to say.
That's very important.
That would be helpful. So we've already established the point one. We have 4 life transfer factors, okay? These are immune educating molecules that we've extracted from the animal world through, by the way, our patented process. We own the patent on how to extract that immune wisdom from egg yolks and from cow colostrum, which is very, very important. So that's a really important thing to know on that hero technology. So again, what do we say? Transfer factors aren't vitamins, they're not minerals, they're not another herb, but what they are immune educating molecules. They don't just support your immune system, they actually educate your immune system. They help your immune system be smarter by helping it recognize, respond to, and remember health threats that come your way. And what we've done is we've studied these transfer factor immune educating molecules, and we've discovered that they have the ability to activate your immune system in just 2 hours. So what does that mean? That means, Alejandro, if you take 600 milligrams of trifactor formula, which is transfer factor from cow colostrum, egg yolk, and those very mini molecules that we extract from transfer factor, by the time you get to that fabulous party where all those people are around, you have an immune system that's on high alert. By the time you go to that other important event that you can't afford to miss, you have to feel well. You and I just attended an incredible event, and we couldn't, we had to feel well. We had to be there. By the time you get on that airplane, by the time you begin a vacation that you've saved so hard for, you don't want to feel anything but your best when you start that vacation, right? So within 2 hours of taking this product, your body is ready for whatever the environment throws at you, which is really, really important, I think.
Wow.
So
it is. I mean, I like the way you have introduced this. First of all, that clinic started in which you can, first, it's clinically proven, that we can activate our immune system within the 2 hours. And
yes.
You mentioned that our daily life is, full of many things, we are involved in many, many things, and probably to take advantage of those times in order just to, hey, I need my transfer factor. And the 600 milligrams, very important for people.
Yes.
That yes, we need that, and that's mandatory.
Yes. And why is this important, Alejandro? Because people will commonly or often say, well, I feel good right now. Why do I feel good right now? I don't need this. But what we don't understand is our body is this inner universe, and there are all kinds of living entities within our body working together to make our body work its best. And did you know that your immune system doesn't just keep you feeling well when other people around you, that you may not want to be around, aren't feeling so well, but the immune system is actually the command center for every body system in your body. And I don't think people really realize that. The immune system is present in your cardiovascular system. It's present in your digestive system. It's present in your cognitive, your brain system. It's present in your skin. Your skin is your body's largest organ and the first line of defense for your immune system. And there are immune functions in every system of your body. So educating your immune system isn't just important to keep you well in the moment. It's important to keep your entire body running like a fine-tuned machine. And that's why it's important to activate it every single day.
Very, and that's mandatory. And you mentioned it probably when you said, oh, sometimes when those people who says, oh, I'm okay, or maybe they say, okay, from time to time, well, once a week, twice a week, they say, probably I will take it or something like that. But you mentioned that it is important every day, every single day. It is important just to activate our immune system. That's very
absolutely. Absolutely. It's very, very important. And here's why. So if you think about it, if you are studying a subject in school, at the university or something, and in the moment you're studying really hard for that test, and the next morning you take the test and you ace the test. But if you don't continue to educate yourself on that topic, over time, you may not be quite as responsive as you were. And that's why, and the other thing is your immune system, the cells in your immune system are constantly regenerating and they need education every single day. So we've got this 2-hour activation period where you really are kicking your immune system into gear. And then as the day progresses, you still have a great immune system going, but that activation kind of tapers off a little bit. So that's why it's really important to take that 600 milligrams every single day to keep your immune system primed. Also, Alejandro, every day is different. Every person is different. What threats you may be facing you today may be different tomorrow. So it's very important that you're just prepared. Not just to feel better in the moment, but again, so that the heart works better, the brain, the digestive system, the skin, the cardio, your lungs, all of these incredible organs are optimized because our immune system function has everything regulated.
That's right.
Yeah.
Wow. No, incredible. And it is important when we move from this point number 2 to point number 3, right? When you said, wow, to have a compelling offer. I mean, that's very interesting also, right?
That's right. That's absolutely right. I mean, and at face value, I mean, we have a built-in compelling offer. You can get, if you as a preferred customer, and you can probably expand more on this, on the business side of this, is that just by merely, sharing products, you are offering customers the opportunity to save, by becoming a preferred customer or becoming an affiliate. There are built-in savings there, but there may be times where we have limited time offers that are, really great financial discounts. Getting these products on the loyalty program, you are earning those points back that you can redeem for free products. You have these incredible reseller packs. Alejandro, please share with us a little bit more about some of those wonderful offers.
You mentioned amazing things. Most of the time when I am going to talk about this compelling offers is to say, well, the first thing that people must know is that, okay, the main goal for you in this new adventure maybe is to live your dream, right?
Yes.
And for that, it is important that you need the best mechanism for life. It's the best.
Yes.
Right? And you mentioned incredible things just to, to help people just to be aware of that. But it is interesting when how to take advantage, all the packs that we have right now here in Ecuador, for example, when we talk about the fast start packs, it is beautiful just for people to get involved in this amazing program. I remember last year in December, our CEO, Danny Lee, when he shared some statistics about it, and we say, wow, that's incredible program. Success likes speed, right? And therefore is that people must to get involved with this amazing program, right? But apart of that, we have others. You mentioned it. Okay, the benefits to become a preferred customer. Okay, you save money there. But a part of that is how to take advantage of the many programs we have. In this case, Fast Start program or the loyalty program. We have reseller packs also here. In which at the end, when people are maybe for the first time they are listening to this, it is important to how we can help with these packs to people to customer acquisition, right? Because at the end, when the new customer says, wow, this is amazing concept. Well, I want this product. What do you have for me? Okay, become a preferred customer. You can save there 25%. Or if you take this reseller pack, you can save more than 43%, right? And there is not only the discount, it's the best, maybe the best or fair options you have in terms of having the product, right? So, and we have here, all the packs, all the reseller packs around the world. There are other countries which maybe they don't have many packs, but in this case here we have 6, and people can choose, what they prefer in terms of their preferences there. But
yes.
But it is beautiful when we say, is okay, 100% of satisfaction.
Yes.
That's another key point here. Maybe when we are having this compelling offer, and the interesting thing is that people have, a great portfolio of the products, but a part of that, good packs in which people can introduce new customers when affiliates can introduce new customers to their business or to this process, and they will see amazing benefits.
That's right. It does. These different packs and different offers are such, as you mentioned, Alejandro, wonderful vehicles to help our affiliates attain quick success, and to be able to build their dream on a beautiful level. We've got, the primary vehicle we have are all our incredible transfer factor products. And what's so fun about it is we've got this key transfer factor ingredient science, but we have a variety of really fun and experiential and different ways that you can experience transfer factor as well. So that gives our affiliates and our people that are working with customers and things like that some flexibility in the way that their customers can enjoy the benefits of 4Life transfer factor. So I love that. Some of them are shareable, they're portable. Some of them are in different formats, just depending on the comfort level that the customer desires. We have products that can fulfill that need. And as you said, your final point is with the 100% satisfaction guarantee, there really is no risk.
Totally that. And that is a very important point for new customers, right? Because people, they want to avoid risks.
Yes, that's right. They do. Yes.
Wow, so incredible.
Yeah. So Alejandro, we've covered point 1, have a hero product. Point 2, know what to say about that product. Point 3, we talked about compelling offer in our packs and our variety of incredible products and ways that customers can save off of retail by just participating. And that leaves us with our final point, which is to create that sense of urgency, right?
I like that word, urgency.
Yes.
You mentioned it before. Success likes speed, and fast speed. It's and that is important to create this sense of urgency. What can you say about it?
Yeah, that's right. And on the basis, if we're talking about 4Life transfer factor, 4Life owns 4Life transfer factor. Nobody else has it. It's ours. The way we extract this ingredient is ours. It belongs to us. We have this incredible company. But as far as talking about transfer factor and how it can benefit your life, the easiest thing that I can say is, again, going back to the idea that your immune system is the control system for your entire healthy body. And every single day, you have new threats that can slow your progress and keep you from being the person that you want to be. So why not start now? Start now to activate your immune system within just 2 hours, because it helps you to stay ahead of what's coming. You don't want to let setbacks today become limitations tomorrow.
Oh, that's very important. Yes. And I like that word when you say, don't let today's setbacks become tomorrow's limitation. I mean, it is important to take action today. And this is a call to action for everyone. Not only for us as employees, right? For our affiliates, but very important for those new customers. It's important to take action and responsibility.
Absolutely. So when you have that as the basis, foundation of your discussion or your approach, then Alejandro, when For Life Ecuador has specials or different things, different campaigns that you can offer on the products, those can tend to be a little bit, more straightforward. If you have a limited time offer that's going to be only while supplies last, you have that built-in sense of urgency, don't you? Like, I'm only going to be here, or I'm only going to have this inventory. Maybe if you bought a reseller pack as an affiliate and now you are selling, which is the beautiful blessing of the reseller pack, right? Is you can buy these packs of products at a very steep discount, and it gives you the opportunity to resell those individual products at a higher price point and make that money in your pocket right away. Maybe you have limited inventories of that at the moment. An easy way to create urgency, Alejandro, would be, Alejandro, I know you love this product. We've got to get this product in your hands because, to be honest, I don't have very many left. And I would love to leave you with this bottle of Transfer Factor Plus right now and get you started on educating your immune system so that you can be the best you moving forward.
Wow. Kelly, time flies.
Yes, it does.
Time flies. But main takeaways that you can share with us.
Yes. Well, I think the main takeaways here is that we have a company and we have a product offering, and we have an opportunity that is anchored in a very profound and very passionate dream of our founder, David Lisenby, to take Transfer Factor to every home in the world. We have a 3 million homes by 2030 goal, but let's not let that limit us. We want to take Transfer Factor to every person under the sun of this beautiful planet, because we know the benefits for your health and the benefits for a greater quality of life it can give you. And because of that dream, and because of our years and years of research and our patents and our experience, our scientific experience in this area, we have everything our affiliates and customers could possibly need right here at For Life. We are the originals in immune bioactive peptides, these immune molecules. Nobody else has them. No other company can copy our formulas. We have everything. So don't be fooled by copycats, by the way, Alejandro. Don't be fooled by imposters. We are the original For Life Transfer Factor immune system company. We've been doing this for going on 30 years. We are built on trust and solid science. And wow, that's something for us to be very, very proud of. Wow. And now that you have Transfer Factor Science, you have a variety of products that you can give your customers, just so many choices on the ways that they can benefit by taking For Life Transfer Factor. We have a stable company that continues to be debt-free, that continues to thrive and continues to pay,
Wow. Yeah, we're a stable company. We are a solid rock.
Yes.
In which people can build their dreams. And For Life is that.
Right? Absolutely.
we represent that, and people can
Yes.
trust in order to continue developing this beautiful opportunity.
That's absolutely right. We have not built a house on shifting sands here. We have built our house, our For Life house, on a very solid rock. And the final thing that I would love to leave our listeners with, Alejandro, is, here in country music in the United States, there's a song that says, if you don't stand for anything, you fall for everything. And it's a really important point. It's very profound, so that we have to be very solid in our belief system in whatever it is that we do. Otherwise, we get distracted, and distractions are not productive. To be very anchored and stand for something and believe in it allows us to become excellent in that area. And that's where success stems from, in my opinion. And we have everything here with For Life.
That's right. Totally agree. We have everything.
Yes.
It is, in this case, it's up to the people, affiliates, new customers, the new ones, for those who are going to join us in the future. So I think that everything is ready for success.
It certainly is. And Ecuador, the people of Ecuador they're just ready to do this. We have everything. I'm so excited for you. I'm excited for For Life. It's an incredible time to be with For Life. And our upcoming international convention is going to be incredible. We're going to reveal some innovations that are some of the biggest discoveries in immune system science in the last 70 years. I can't think of any company that can say the same.
Yes, that's right. Well, thank you, Kelly, for being with us here. So time flies, but we hope to have you maybe in another opportunity. Thank you for being part of this 15th anniversary here in Ecuador. Thank you for all the amazing and valuable information you have shared here with our affiliates. And it's time to close our podcast. So
yes,
thank you so much for being here, and we hope to have you very, very, very soon.
Well, thank you, Alejandro. It was my great privilege and pleasure. Thank you so much, and we will talk to you next time.
Sure. Ok, queridos amigos, así que bueno, ya escuchamos dos voces importantes desde la innovación, lo que tiene que ver desde el área corporativa. Kelly Bellerose pues, nos acaba de deleitar con información valiosa en relación al producto. ¿Qué nos hace únicos y originales? Y sobre todo esos 4 puntos que definitivamente son muy importantes pues a la hora de nosotros seguir desarrollando esta linda oportunidad y para ustedes sobre todo información valiosa. Y obviamente Esthela Carpio con una historia extraordinaria, primera platino de Latinoamérica y también con mucha información que nos dejaron en este podcast Kelly Bellerose y Esthela Carpio. Así que para ustedes, queridos amigos, compartan este episodio porque definitivamente fue muy enriquecedor desde esas dos perspectivas y obviamente nos vemos en una siguiente transmisión. Muchísimas gracias.